Hi, I'm Toby, I'm 35 and I forgot my script. Hi everyone, I just thought I'd do a quick update. So many posts that I want to do that I've got in my head, but I haven't quite found the time or really the energy to do them at the moment. I think going to hospital on the first couple of days of the week, so it really seems to have flattened me out. And as I was doing the vlog, the last episode, the realization obviously hit me. So between that, the increase in medication, the increase in diuretics, I have not been getting very much sleep. In fact, I've had about 7.5 hours in the past 3 days. Last night in particular, I got absolutely no sleep at all, which explains why I look a little bit like a zombie. Yeah. Things have got so bad that I decided to go to the GP today and speak to her about my lack of sleep, in the hope that she'd be able to give me something, anything, to just help me sleep so I can catch up a bit and not spend another night staring at the ceiling. I don't know if it's anxiety, but usually with anxiety you get all those racing thoughts and all that kind of stuff. This time there were no racing thoughts. It was like my brain had gone on tilt. Just overload. Flashing lights and then boom. Nothing. So I spent the entire night staring at the ceiling and I couldn't even get a thought through my head. The GP, when I spoke to her, said actually, unfortunately, because my liver's so damaged and so messed up, she can't give me anything because anything she could give me would be metabolized by the liver. At the moment, my only hope is to just continue practicing good sleep hygiene and hope that I eventually pass out at some point. I've had a couple of micro sleeps today. That's when you fall asleep just for like half a second. The first one was in the local supermarket and I was looking through the glass window and next thing I realise I've got my head against the glass and I kind of stand up. Okay, move on with the day. So sleeping isn't an option, and obviously in that state reading isn't an option, and that's the same when you're on a hospital ward a lot of the time, particularly if you're really ill or in pain. You just can't focus enough, you can't hold it together enough. Sometimes you don't have the physical ability to actually hold a book, so entertaining yourself becomes very, very difficult. Last time I was in and having a really bad time, I even struggled to watch Netflix on my phone because it just took too much concentration. And I had to move the phone around and kind of half look at it. Even having my eyes open was very difficult and just seemed to take all my energy. So I've developed kind of an addiction to podcasts and audiobooks, and these are fantastic because you can kind of plug them in and just get things fed to you. It just comes into your brain like the Matrix. You don't have to put any effort to go out and get things. So don't have to have your eyes open trying to focus on a screen or trying to read a book. When you are that lower in energy levels and focus levels, or you're in pain, actually that's so much easier to be able to just have somebody read to you or talk to you. So if any of you are planning or possibly going into hospital for a few days or anything like that, I do recommend get some audiobooks. Get some podcasts, preferably get them before you go into hospital because the Wi-Fi in there, you never know if it's going to give you access, you never know how reliable it's going to be, but you do usually know that it's going to be slow. So particularly with the audiobooks, which can be very large, you want to get it on your phone as quick as possible. So the other day I was having a really, really bad day. Some various things were going on and I got into quite a bit of a mental fizz, and just at that moment the doorbell rang scamper down. It's a postman. He's got a package for me. Like an angel out of the blue at the perfect timing, my good friend Jen has sent me a buddy box, which is just exactly what I needed at that time. So this one's all themed about dinosaurs and hugs. And inside, they've got a little DIY worry dinosaur felty kit. And the idea behind that is you sew him up, and he's got a little pocket on the front, and you write your worries and put it in his pocket, and he takes care of your worries for you. A couple of cards. The Blurt Zine, which is all about hugs on this issue. Pteranodon nanoblocks, so I can build my own Lego type dinosaur. And Nuggets of Kindness cards. And these, if you're feeling down, you can grab one out. Here we go. Embrace your round-pegness. There's nobody on the planet quite like you, and that's a superpower and a half. So, those are really handy for a quick little pick-me-up. And there was also a, I think it's called Shobu shower bomb. So it's like a bath bomb, but you put it in the bottom of the shower, and it's supposedly fizzes up by your feet. And that's currently in the bathroom. I am so grateful for that, because that arrived at just the right moment when I was really down, really my head in a bad space. That arrived and picked me up and just reminded me that people are thinking about me. I'm definitely going to be looking out for blurt boxes to get my friends in the future, because I've been seeing them around and now I know how fantastic they actually are. I will quickly say, if you live in the Buckinghamshire area and you have a dog, then do check out Jen's business, Calvert Canines. She specialises in dog behaviour training. And I know I'm obviously biased because we're talking about one of my friends here, but genuinely she is the best person I have ever seen working with dogs. She has an affinity with them and an understanding of them that no one else has approached. So if you do have a dog and you need some behaviour consultation or training for your dog, your little pupper, then definitely check her out. www.calvertcanines.com, or you can find her on Facebook. So that's all I wanted to say today, just a very quick update, and just let you guys know what's going on. And I did say I would show you the uglier side as well, and part of that is just this fatigue that I am really struggling with at the moment. Hopefully I'll be back soon with a more interesting video next time. I did receive a copy of my ultrasound images that I asked them for on the last scan, so fingers crossed I'll be able to show you my insides. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna leave that there for now because I'm losing the plot. I've been recording for 30 minutes and most of that has been me getting annoyed and swearing at myself, repeating things, or just spacing out into the camera blankly, and one technical glitch which meant I had to re-record the entire thing again. So I think it's time for me to call it a day and say bye-bye from me, bye-bye from her. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all the other things that you wonderful, wonderful people do. Bye!